Yo, Q, what up? Yo, Q,
Man,
what
I'm
up?
keeping it real. What up, Duan?
Welcome
Let's get it.
to Not
Not
Just
just
Music,
music.
where we keep it real
Uh-huh.
and honest.
Always.
My mama praying, telling me, Q, you need to chill. They can't respect the truth, I'm just honest.
What's going on? It's your boy Duan Barrino from Not Just Music Podcast. Another drop, another from the bottom conversation. Came to me last night. I was really just zoned out on thinking about, times that, me being a parent and me being a dad and, how things are subject to be like in a different atmosphere. Like sometimes you're really not going to feel like doing things, but I'm motivated, I'm ready, let's talk about this. Being at the bottom has a lot of tricky things that can come along with, the whole movement of getting from this place that you feel that you're in now that's not good to a place that is like consistently feeling as if it is going to be good. But let's realize something, there are going to be some stumps and some bumps, even as you're in these good places. The biggest thing I see happening is, once you move from this bottom phase and there's this next big area of opportunity for you, it's going to be like very, 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 very strange to be in that position. You'll find yourself winning a whole lot, but at the same time, you have to remember that mentality that you had when you were at the bottom. What were you doing? What were you doing then? At the bottom, like right now. Like, what are you doing right now to get yourself out of this position that you're in now? That's the same mentality you have to have when you get to that next level. You can't stop. You can't let up off of it. And the biggest thing is moving from the bottom. That's the biggest thing you need to learn how to do is save. Learn how to save everything, even if it's not even just the money. The knowledge that you gain, you have to save those thoughts too and put those in perspective when you get to that next level, that you don't let up off that hunger. You can live a little, but just remember that, you want to really start putting away for the days that you can't work. You got to think about when you get older, you're not going to be able to work like you're working right now. So the biggest thing is you need to put away for that lifestyle as well. And, at the same time, it's not saying you're putting away for that lifestyle. If you have kids, if you have, offspring, those things have to be taken care of as well. You want them to have a nice life too. But it's really a big thing. But it's not saying just, it really comes down to what you have to have for yourself and your family. And always remember that, it's not ever, anything it's never promised to you. Just remember that it's never promised to you that everything is going to be okay and all right all the time. So, but again, don't be afraid to ask for help. That's a big thing, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. People always feel like, oh, I look weak, or is there something wrong if I have to ask for help? But just remember, there's never anything wrong with asking for help. And lastly, in my thoughts that, as I consider this to be from the bottom, one of those moments of being from the bottom, what you see sometimes is not what you get. So, whatever you're looking at, you may see somebody in a position. Just remember that position just may be short term. It may be just for that moment. It may not be for a very long time. Nobody is promised. Remember, nobody is promised. So your moment may not be a shining moment like their moment. It may not be a thing of where you're in front of a lot of people. It might be the case of that you're in front of just one person. That one person might change your whole entire life. So just remember, sometimes it's not about the fame. It's not a fame thing. Success is not about fame. So just remember, there's never a thing of that space will be yours or theirs forever. And lastly, with closing, just remember, take care of you. Remember, take care of you where you're at. You remember to be happy. Remember to be happy. Remember to take joy in everything. And remember, God is everything. All right, love.